We don't trust each other because we don't trust ourselves. And before you say, I trust myself or I trust others, think of all of the rules and regulations that you think are necessary for the world to operate as it does. Thinking that you need other people to control other people means that you trust some people to control other people. And I think it means that you inherently mistrust the world around you. Think that the world is an evil place. And I think that at its root, we are not evil, that we do love each other. And once you talk to each other, you find that out. We can never know all of the things that people stopped doing because, or never started to do because they felt it was too difficult. It's so easy to throw somebody off, even from a peer pressure standpoint. What happens when you introduce a legal element? So the bravery that people come out with, the intensity, the passion that people have is always going to be hampered by other people telling them what they think is best for them and for the world. And if you don't think it's okay to tell your kids that they are limited, then why do you tell each other? I think we should accept that things are going to happen that are outside of our control, and things are going to happen that we consider bad. And that's going to happen no matter how many regulations you have in the world, because there are unlimited possibilities that everyone can execute. I choose to trust. I choose to take that leap. And thinking about all of the ways that other people are stopping each other or running to someone else to stop each other because they can't feel like they can stop them themselves, instead of worrying about themselves, makes me want to cry. And if the default is that someone else should do something about it, the default is that I need to tell someone to do something about it, or I need to convince more people to control other people to do something about it, then that tells us that we don't have to do anything about it ourselves, and we often do not. So consider the next time that you're worried about other people doing something that you don't agree with. Consider whether or not you can do something about it yourself that will convince others, instead of forcing others, that perhaps what you have to say is something good. Not only will you bring more people in, instead of telling them, you can't do that, stop doing that, or I'm going to tell on you, show them a better way. Lead by example. Show something that comes out of love and caring for others. And imagine the world that you want to live in and what you can do to create that. What things are you doing to create that? What parts of your life are you emulating, or are you putting off because you just think it's too much trouble? So if you want to see the change in the world, then be it. I know it sounds cliche, but you can. And lastly, I'd ask you to assume the best in each other. And when you don't agree with something, ask honestly why someone is doing the thing that they're doing. See if they can explain it. Oftentimes, they'll bring them back to their senses and realize they don't know why. And that can have the best change.